Now, for anyone that knows how to edit videos, yes, I'm using Windows Movie Maker. The free base Windows is now even outdated. I'm not even sure they put it on your computers anymore. But I'm familiar with it. I'm old-fashioned, man. I'm old-fashioned. If it works, it works. And I don't want to pay like $500 for some friggin' movie editor. Whatever. So I'm working on another project. Hopefully next chapter. Which will be exciting for me because after that we've got one more character to visit. And we should know who that is by then. You know, queue up for the main theme music. But yeah, I'm excited for this because, yeah, like when I don't know, I think I look back, it was like 7 months ago when I started this project. I was unaware if I was even able to finish it. And I deleted my mod folder by mistake, and that car was like, oh, fuck you, I don't want to do this again. And I came back and did it because I was able to like watch my videos and see what I'd done, and that was easy. But I'm getting so close to, I guess, chapter 1, you know, of the entire series, where it, like, you know, where it really starts to kick off. And I mean, I've gone through like 20 or something chapters, and I'm not even at the main character yet. And it's kind of like, how big is it going to be? And will I get it all done? And I'm excited to get this one done because, you know, like I said, it's the second last character I have not revealed. I've done a video on her, kind of background stuff, and I've finally finished recording all the shit that I need for it. I just got to put it all together. It'll probably be like a 35, 40 minute video. And that'll just be the introduction to the last Guild's character. And I like it because I've always, like, man, I've gone through so many renditions of Thieves Guild character. It annoys me. Let me show you real quick. Now, this is Milia, my very first try with multiple characters. Unfortunately, I lost her when my hard drive died, and I never got it back. And I tried something new, but the whole idea of her, funny enough, is she was an Imperial, basically a beggar, became a wench. And wenches, you'll see in my videos, and you'll definitely see in this one walking around. And even the current one, the third run, actually does it for a little bit. She would basically, you know, walk around inns, cleaning, serving drinks, and if the client had enough money, she would sleep with them. She'd make sure they were pretty drunk first, so they'd go to sleep. She'd take shit out of their pockets and rob them, and kind of just move on from city to city, and maybe a couple times in jail. Eventually, before she joined the Thieves Guild, and sex was off the table now. She wasn't focusing on that. Didn't need to. Her main focus was, you know, getting gold and earning a position in the Thieves Guild. And, you know, eventually when she found out that Mercer was a traitor, was re-establishing the Thieves Guild as a proper business. And her end goal has been the same as all the rest of their end goals. I mean, unfortunately, like I said, she was deleted, and I really got to remake her again, Like, give it a shot. Try and remake her. Okay, it wouldn't be exactly the same, but I love the idea of just a slack-looking, like, thief with a, like, you know, the shirt kind of undone. I might even reintroduce it to the new one, sort of like a laid-back, it kind of looks piratey in a way. Laid-back, chill sort of thief outfit. And the next one was Tonril. I'm not sure if it's the Lord of the Rings or the Hobbit name. She's not an original character. Yeah, she's made up for the Hobbit series, but I kind of want that name. It was a wood elf. Her story was a bit crap, and this is the reason why I changed it. And her name is still in all my stories descriptions as characters I play. But Tonril here was like an old merry archer who was shot in the back of the leg while fleeing Cyrodiil and left behind by her own people, and it's got this mentality where she had to survive. Let me just crack open my drink real quick. She had to survive on her own. And she had this mentality that no one's to look after you but yourself. When she became a hunter, she'd still have other hunters, and she eventually made her way to Skyrim. The story just wasn't really, like, there, I guess. Like, it was there, but it wasn't interesting, at least to me. And so this new character, I'm not even sure if I can find a face for you for a quick second. No, I think that was kind of one. Not yet. We've got a sad one for you. There it is. So, here she is. Oonce the Fox. I know it's kind of represent to the grey fox, but I think Oonce. I try to say it with a Nordic accent, because saying it in an ordinary, English, Australian, American, whatever, you say tofa, it sounds stupid, because it sounds like sofa. But you gotta say like torfa. You gotta like roll the T or something, like that Nordics, what they do with letters is crazy, torf. Like, I don't know, I don't understand the whole entire accent or how they do it, but they kind of, like, just, torf. It's weird. Torfa. And here she is. Now, her story's going to be a little bit different, and I don't want to spoil it here, because what's the bloody point? But she's not going to be like Milia, and she's not going to be like Tonril. She's going to have her own kind of start to the world. And I think it's a lot more interesting, because her character starts off in, intelligent, sort of strategic. I can't even say that word properly. Strategic? No, I'm not going to embarrass myself here. But, she starts off quite smart, and she's young, and this, I think she's like 22, 21, she's only young, but she's smart. She doesn't want to gather too much of attention to herself, and she leads her little crew quite efficiently. She's got a head for business, and this is going to work really well for her, going where she is. Now, what I like to think about this is fate. Again, the Elder Scrolls games normally tells of one, there's many people in it, but in this, I like to think the Elder Scroll of Skyrim is told by, not just one Dragonborn, but many characters that help the Dragonborn on their way, or characters that infect the world so deeply that they are also part of the Elder Scrolls. They are part of its fate, and she is one of them. She is destined to go on this path, and others go on their own paths, and the Dragonborn comes along, and this and that, and I don't know, man, I'm excited to get it done. This is like the first redhead I'm doing as a playable character. I decided to go in Nord because I had a realization that a lot of my playable characters weren't really Nords, and we're in Skyrim, for crying out loud. I'm an Imperial, I played Oblivion first, home of Cyrodiil, which is the home of Imperials, and so that was my introduction to the Elder Scrolls, and that's my people, and I played Skyrim a lot longer. You could definitely say I'm more of a Skyrim player, 10 out of 10, than I'm an Oblivion player, but nostalgia was always going to hold you over anything else. And so it's good to actually have a couple Nords, because even my companion's character isn't a Nord. He's a Redguard. He was born in Skyrim, moved back to Hammerfell, and came back to Skyrim as an adult. And so it's, I think, is that my only Harbinger, Redguard, Assassin, Imperial, Vampire, Mage, High Elf? It's my only Nord guild leader. Yeah. Then you got Freya, but she's like, she's more of a different kind of Nord. She's a special kind of Nord because she's a pure-born werewolf. But yeah, this is kind of where they all started. I gotta really recreate her and put her in, because Tonril here, I didn't just waste her. I didn't just delete her and get rid of her. She's now like she's gonna be like a follower, like a Thieves Guild member walking around the system and stuff like that. I'll give her AI where she walks around the town and stuff like that. But I've really got to make her, man, she's gorgeous. Like, even if you can't even put a hood over her head because it won't look good with an open sort of jacket, I still love the look of her. Like, she just looks, well, beautiful. But I haven't put it all in here yet, and I haven't edited it all. Like, there's no music, there's no voices, any of that sort of crap, and I've only got down to her. Yeah, still so much to do, man. This is probably like 45 minutes. I don't like long episodes because I wouldn't sit there and watch them myself for that goddamn long. But hopefully others have the time to do so, or if they're interested in on a bus, going to work, or wherever you are in the world, whatever your situation is. Because again, everyone that watches YouTube, watches my videos, just has a 10 out of 10 different sort of, has a very different lifestyle to what I would. I don't need to catch a bus or anything to work, or drive a car, and I just live in a smallish area in Australia, which is easy, But anyway, I'm a sidetrack, and I'm excited to get her out because, it's I don't know, man. It's just, I'm getting that much closer to finishing all the characters I want to show you in my story of the Elder Scrolls. In that intro I roll where I go the good, the bad, in between, I go through a few characters. That was done like 6 or 8 or 5 months ago, and I want to when I finally get all the characters out, I wanted to redo the intro. But yeah, I'm excited. And I hope you guys have enjoyed this little preview. I'll get to editing it, and that'll probably be in like another day or two. I'm gonna like put it all together, make sure it works, put voices in it. I'm gonna go into the AI and make it a brand new like clone voice for the female sultry voice, because I'd always imagined the thief being sort of a seductive sort of person, so they can kind of get you behind closed doors, get you naked, take the shirt out of your pockets when you're not, you know, you got your guard down. Just be a very sneaky sort of character, and this female sultry just feels like that sort of voice to me. Anyway, I'm gonna get out of here and get back to this long as shit video and cut it all down and whatever. Hope you guys have had a good one. Look after yourselves, and thanks for watching. Catch you.